All right, so you're moving to the Boise area and you want to know what the real cost of living in the Boise area actually are, like utilities, water, power, gas, internet, HOA fees, salons, landscaping, ammo. We're going to get after that right now. Hey there, so you're moving to the Boise area. We're gonna be covering all the cost of living here in Treasure Valley, and we're gonna go over what the real costs are that you're actually going to experience on a daily basis. We are gonna be looking at what mortgage rates are right now in this current crazy market, but also what are actual things you're going to be handling on a daily basis, like utilities, how much does ammo cost, how much do salons cost, landscaping, all these different types of things. And I actually went and I took a lot of notes here because there's a lot to cover, but I actually posted in a Facebook group asking what are unexpected costs and some surprises, like good surprises as well. So we're gonna be covering that, and a lot of them are good surprises. First, my name's Curtis Chism with the Chism team, and we are a team here in the Boise area helping people relocate to the Boise area. I myself relocated from California, so whether you're relocating from California or another state, my team and I would absolutely love the opportunity to help you relocate to the Boise area. We know all about the local neighborhoods, and we can help pinpoint exactly where you should be. It's all about the lifestyle when living in Idaho, and want to make sure that you get into the right spot. So whether you're moving here in 9 days or 90 days or even a year, reach out. Let's have a phone call. Let's jump on a Zoom, whatever is most convenient for you. And let's have that great conversation about getting you to Idaho. I absolutely love living here. It's time for you to move too. All right, let's get after the cost of living in the Boise area. So first, we're going to hit mortgages because that's obviously going to be the #1 driver of most people's costs. So right now in Ada County, now again, we have Ada County and Canyon County, and there's multiple cities within those counties, of course. So Ada County is primarily made up of Boise, Eagle, Meridian, Kuna, and Star. And right now the median price for homes in Ada County is $600,000. Now, depending on where you're looking to live in Ada County, of course, this is gonna vary quite widely. So in Boise, you're really looking at a median price of about $575,000. In Eagle, you're looking at $1 million. So that's gonna certainly drive that median price overall up. Being with Eagle, and Star also is right around $800,000 as well. Star is kind of Eagle light right now. It's certainly growing, and it's gonna kind of become the next Eagle as they kind of merge together. Meridian, you're looking at right around $600,000 for median price. Kuna similar as well. So depending on what you're looking for, that's gonna be the kind of the price point. So for a $600,000 mortgage based on today's interest rates, which right now when I'm filming this, interest rates are certainly on the rise. They are nowhere near the 3% that we were at just a couple months ago. We're right around 6% and likely gonna be climbing a bit beyond that as well. So at a 6% interest rate with 20% down, you're looking at about a $3,500 down payment. Of course, you can run these calculations yourself on my website very, very quickly. Just check it out. And you can see what specifically that will buy you depending on the type of home that you're looking for. Now, what is that really gonna buy you? Well, a $600,000 home in Meridian, you're probably gonna get a 3-bedroom home. If you're looking for more of a 4-bedroom, you are gonna find some pockets where you can get it for 600, certainly. But generally, if you're looking for 4, maybe 5 bedrooms, you're gonna be pushing more the $700,000 range. Again, in Eagle, median price is $1 million. Depending on what you're looking for, if you're looking for a mid-century home, then you're probably gonna be paying less because those are older. If they haven't been updated, you're gonna be looking certainly more in the $500,000 to $600,000 range. If they've been updated, $700,000. If you're looking for a brand new modern luxury home on waterfront, you're looking certainly in the $1 million to $3 million range. Now, Canyon County, which is Nampa and Caldwell and Middleton, the median price is a little bit lower, right around $575,000. And you're gonna get a lot more affordability, and all your money's gonna go a lot further out in Nampa and Caldwell. There are some really, really awesome products out there, like the RV garages. You're gonna find these much more significantly in Caldwell. a little bit of Nampa, and also back in Star, you're gonna find these RV bays as well. And in fact, in Star, they actually have double RV bays. Those are super cool. You're gonna be looking at $1 million+ homes for those in Star. Now, in Nampa and Caldwell, for those types of homes, you're gonna be looking for homes probably in the $700,000 range to get these RV bays. Now, that being said, let's dive into what are some of the costs of living here in Idaho. So let's look at utilities first. That's kind of the number one thing that most people look at when they're moving to Idaho, because they're super excited about how much less expensive it is, especially compared to California. I moved from San Diego, which has the most expensive, the most profitable utility in the nation for Sempra Energy at SDG&E, and it's significantly cheaper here in Idaho thanks to all the hydropower that we have here. And so you're going to be really, really pleasantly surprised, depending on the time of season and how much AC you're running during the summertime or gas in the wintertime. That's going to be the widest variable. You're going to be paying anywhere from about $25 for electricity in the wintertime, all the way up to about $200, maybe $225 in the summertime if you're running your AC all the time. It does get quite warm here in the summer, so you probably will be running your AC quite a bit, but that is really not bad at all. In California, if you're running your AC all the time in the summertime, oh my goodness, you're paying $500 easy, if not more, sometimes up to $800 in California. So a significant savings there. In general, your average payment's going to be right around $50 for electricity, kind of averaged out throughout the course of the year. Then you've got gas. That's also going to be a bit of a range depending on the time of year. Wintertime, you're going to be paying more, of course. Summertime, virtually nothing. So in the wintertime, you're going to be looking at $50 to $75 for gas, down to $10 or so in the summertime. So a lot cheaper. And for water, also significantly cheaper as well. Again, in San Diego, California, you're looking at $100, $200+ a month if you're not watering outside. Here in Idaho, you're looking more at around $25 to $50 a month for your water bill. Now, if you have a lot of exterior landscaping, the big thing to take a look at is your HOA. And we'll dive into HOAs here in just a second. But some HOAs do actually cover your exterior water. And that's a big factor. You certainly want to check that out, because a lot of HOAs do require that you maintain and water your grass. And that can be a significant amount of water. It can cost you several $100 a month. So make sure that your HOA has water included for exterior landscaping only. You're going to be required to pay for it indoors, of course, but that'll save you a lot of money. Now, let's take a look real quick at HOAs. Generally speaking, here's the thing. HOAs generally get a bad rap, but in Idaho, they're actually really fantastic. That's what provides your walking trails, your green spaces, your parks, your pools, that are absolutely fantastic and super desirable for so many of the communities here in Idaho. So they really do a great job, and people actually really like them in general. And they're really cheap HOAs, all things considered, especially compared to California. In California, you're looking at $300 to $600 a month. Here, you're looking at about $300 to $600 per year. That's right, per year. I couldn't believe it either when I was moving here. And usually the kind of the higher end of that, the $600 per year, you're looking at having water included as part of the landscaping. If it's cheaper, probably like $300, then it's probably not going to be included. But that's something that's super important, and it helps keep the neighborhood super clean. Make sure your neighbors don't paint their house some crazy color, that sort of thing. So HOAs, again, $300, $600 per year. Didn't make a mistake on that. And let's take a look at gas prices right now here. Of course, gas prices are on the rise big time. Hopefully soon, with policy changes, maybe a new administration, maybe prices will go down. But of course, right now they're hovering right around $5.25 per gallon. Still way cheaper than California, but certainly not anywhere near the sub $2 that we were at just a year or two ago. So those are certainly on the rise. Hopefully those will stabilize out. Now, let's take a look at some of the hidden costs that you might not be aware of. And for this is where I dove into the Facebook group to get a little bit more detail on what others are concerned about and what they found is more expensive and what's nice surprises. So I'm just gonna read some of this stuff right here, and I'm gonna dive in. So here we go. So this is number one, cheap utilities, right? I just covered all that. What was a little bit surprising was the grocery bill. So food and grocery and eating out actually is not that different from California. So it's pretty similar. And actually, let's just pause really quick. The cost of living here, if on the index level at 100 being the actual index, we're at a cost of living in Idaho of 1.3. So about 30% higher than the overall cost of living in the entire United States. Now, compared to California, where it's really about a 2x to 3x, so it's a lot cheaper. That being said, groceries and eating out is fairly similar. A lot of that savings comes in your housing prices that we talked about earlier. So a pleasant surprise for a lot of people is the car registration. So in California, I have a new truck that I had registered there, and I registered for around $800. Here, $150 for 2 years. So $75, doesn't matter what kind of vehicle you have, $150 for 2 years. And taxes are certainly a lot cheaper here. This is a quote from someone moving from California to Idaho. They got an automatic pay raise of $12,000 simply moving here because of the difference in income taxes. So that's absolutely fantastic part of moving to Idaho. Lots and lots of talk about utilities. Of course, private schools are a lot cheaper, about 40% cheaper than in California. We send our daughter to a homeschool hybrid program, and it certainly was a lot cheaper as well. And but here's what's surprising for a lot of people is salons, animal services, the groomers, veterinarians, those are about as expensive, sometimes even more expensive depending on where you're coming from. Labor is very short supply here in Idaho. A lot of people do not make a lot of money. And it's a lot of the folks that are moving from out of state that are working remote, making higher incomes, but it's not that supportive of the actual folks that work here making much less money. So labor's in short supply, so that's why construction is so expensive, and it's taking so long to be able to actually build a house right now because there's just not a lot of labor actually do this. So you're also going to save on property taxes. Now it's similar to California in terms of about 1% property taxes, but your housing price course is probably going to be cheaper. But something to keep in mind is that the property taxes do get adjusted based on the value of your home. So the assessor does do an evaluation each year and adjust the price of your home. So your property taxes will actually go up versus California, where Prop 13 is in effect and your property taxes are relatively fixed. Here's what I really love about this one. I just have to read this quote right here, and it was this one right here. Safety, security, and sanity equals priceless. So that's why so many people are moving to the Boise area, because it is so safe. It is so peaceful here as well, and you can't put a price tag on that. So that's honestly a lot of the comments that I was getting in this Facebook group is that kind of thing, is they're just so happy to move to Boise to get out of the insaneness that is other parts of the nation, specifically like California, where I moved from myself. And that's where I moved here, because I wanted to get ahead of this, or away from the insanity that there is. So, that's basically the major cost of living items to cover here today. There's certainly other costs to keep in mind. I mentioned in the beginning, ammo. Ammo is really not that much more expensive. It's just that you're probably going to be buying a lot more of it because you can hunt, you eat very much more easily. You can go to the shooting range much more easily. You can own a lot more different types of firearms much more easily. So you're probably going to be spending more on ammo, not that it costs more, but you're going to be buying more of it. So again, that's an overview of the cost of living. If you're looking for something more specific, drop a comment below. Let me know. I will continue to shoot new videos helping to dive into what the true cost of living is. I also have videos all about living in the various parts of Treasure Valley here. Check those out. And remember, if you're moving to the Boise area, please reach out to me. My team and I would absolutely love to help you. We get calls all the time from people looking to relocate here. So drop us a line, email, text, give me a phone call, drop a comment here, let me know you're looking to come out. We'll set up a Zoom call. We'll go over what it is exactly that you're looking for here in Treasure Valley, because we want to make sure that you end up in the right city, depending on what that is for your lifestyle. So drop us a line. We'd love to talk to you soon, and I look forward to talking to you on the next video.